Welcome to Intuitive Wisdom Tarot. My name is Jen. I'm going to pull some cards for air signs. Today we're working with the energy of the new moon, which is all about intentions and planting seeds. The new moon is on January 18th, which can be felt a few days before and a few days after. There's about a 5 to 7 day planting seeds window. The energy is most potent for a few days leading up to the new moon. This time is ideal for goal setting and deep reflection. If you're new here, I'm an intuitive energy reader, and my goal is to bring messages through tarot and align them with the energies of nature to manifest our best life. If this reading resonates, hit like, subscribe, and drop your element or sign in the comments. It helps the channel, which I so appreciate, and it helps me know whose energy I'm reading with. Let's jump in. All right. Our first card is our current energy coming into this read. We have the King of Cups. Second card is what you are planting, the King of Pentacles. Third card is what is in the way, the King of Swords. Fourth card is the Knight of Cups. And this is advice from Spirit. Woo-wee! Air signs, I think last week you also had a very big read. I do believe it was all about Pentacles, and this time you are taking charge. You are moving forward. You have 3 kings as well as a knight. So there's a lot of masculine energy. No matter if you're feminine or masculine, you are action driven. You are action oriented. You have purpose, and there is a lot that's happening. We're going to go ahead and start with the King of Cups. This is your current energy. This is the energy that you are walking into this read. You are walking in with authority. You are walking in with a very big, compassionate, emotional stability. In fact, this king is sitting very sturdy, very strong on his throne, no matter what is happening around in his environment. This is, again, emotional groundedness. King energy is all about, again, taking action, leading, authority. And Spirit is really saying during this new moon planting seed cycle, you are taking action, but you're doing it in a space that's grounded emotionally. You're doing it in a space where you have done some real big emotional work. Now, it's interesting because air signs, again, they're all about the mind. In fact, you have the King of Swords, who is, again, air. But as a air sign, you take note of the steps you take, but you do it through, again, an intellect. This is really saying that not only are you doing it with an intellect, but you are actually extremely grounded with your emotions, that if you do take it, your emotions are on point. Your emotions are saying, hey, this is exactly what you need to be feeling during this time. Okay, this is exactly, again, holding your emotions no matter what's happening around. Okay, there's an alignment of mind and heart, mind, body, and heart. So you have a very big, you have the King of Pentacles here too. So you have alignment of mind, body, and soul. Okay, so there's some really big energy coming through saying this new moon is going to be a very great time to start planting those seeds. Okay, you're feeling very driven and very authoritative in doing that. Now, if you are an air sign out there that is not feeling in this energy yet, maybe there are some things that you're like, oh, I'm feeling a little moody on that, or you haven't quite gotten a specific emotion or situation grounded, meaning healed some of those emotions. Spirit's coming in saying it's time to do that. That is because there are some big, bold energies coming through, and this is going to be the opportunity for you to do it. In fact, I'm recording this during the waning cycle, which is all about release. Those experiences are things that need to be released. In fact, it's the energetic cord that needs to be cut, because you are resonating in a very, very stable, very authoritative position right now. And emotions are ones that are going to need to be, again, remedied through if there are any things that's hanging on. Let them go, okay? You have the authority to do so. The King of Pentacles is in the position of what you're planting, okay? What are you manifesting? The King of Pentacles, now this is known as the richest king in all of tarot. He is grounded. He is stable. He's loyal. He has his kingdom taken care of with any resource, anything that they may need. Again, this is a very authoritative energy, and that's what you're planning. You're planning this energy of, I am going to rule my kingdom in all areas. My heart, my mind, and my body. In fact, this flourishing garden, this space is now, again, this place of fertility, of knowing wherever I step, whatever I put down, it's growing, and I have the resources to do it. Now, the cycle that you're planning could very well be you are investing in something. The king is an investor. The king knows what is best to invest in, and that's a big message coming through, saying if you are working on maybe becoming an investor, maybe a day trader, maybe you're going back to school, or you just finished. In fact, this is an energy of just finishing, maybe real estate. So there's a big message of you are planting this brand new cycle in your career, bringing in finances, really building this wealth and this abundance. And again, this is going to stand the test of time. The king is, again, the highest of the pentacle suit. And so, again, having the resources and all of the things in the kingdom to go forth, make your decisions, and not worry about, am I going to have the money to do this, or am I going to have that? You're planting a space where you can just say, nope, I'm taking this step. This is the next step in what I need to do. My resources are here. You're not worried about that. You're in an energy that no matter what step I take, I'm going to be taken care of. That's because Spirit has my back. That's because I have saved what I need to save. That's because I have built the skills or the knowledge I need so that I can move forward in a big, bold way. Now, the King of Swords is in the position of what's in the way. And a big message coming through is that you are in your own way. You, with your mind, there's some things to let go. You, first off, have balanced heart, mind, and body. And it's time to really get clear on what it is. There's a message coming through that you're kind of at a tug of war. It could very well be with my mind is saying this, but my heart is saying I need to follow this way. It could very well be my mind is, my heart is saying this, but my mind is going, no, I don't want to do that. That's not who I am. However, your heart is coming and saying, listen to me, because there are some things that you're not following that is your truth. And it's important, we have a fly visiting, it's important that you get clear, okay? Discernment, thinking about, there is a metamorphosis energy coming through. I believe this last cycle you have almost shedded some energies. You have let go of some things that were hanging on, and you are now in a bigger position of being able to be in your truth. So again, what's in the way? A big message is you. Let go and see what's that next step. Logically, you might be going, I don't know if that's what I need. But intuitively, you're saying, my heart is saying I need to do this. You are a very adventurous and curious sign, okay? Or element. You're ever changing. So there has been some changes. However, there's some parts of you that are like, I don't want to quite do that yet. Spirit's saying, that's in the way. Let that go, okay? Let it be what's leading you, this new part of you, this new you, okay? You are deeply connected to the mind. And if it's something that is really bothering you, do some, again, analyze, okay? Maybe you need to network. Maybe there are some things that, yes, you have an idea of where you want to go, but there are some people you need to call in, okay? Another message coming through is, don't take yourself so seriously. There's a lot of serious energy here with all of these kings, okay? Have fun, be playful. Yes, you are moving into this next cycle and there's this new thing happening and it could be very bold, but have fun. Crack some jokes. I'm getting dad jokes. Maybe you need a joke of the day. Now, Knight of Cups is coming in from advice from Spirit. Spirit is saying, lead with your heart. Your mind is, again, brilliant. It's fast. You are an amazing conversationalist. You're analytical in your big picture. Your heart is saying that there is something that it's yearning for. And it keeps sending these signals out to you, but because you are very analytical, your brain, your mind is saying, I'm not going to trust that. It scares me. Know that you have achieved some really great emotional groundedness. And so going on this quest, following your heart, this creativity, and that could be something too. I just got that message. Because you're so analytical, you could very well be, you're the big thinkers of the elements. It could very well be that creativity is what is needing to come in, but that can be a bit scary for you. Create using your analytical skills. Doesn't mean you have to be wabi-sabi and finger paint on a canvas. If that's what you'd like to do, go for it. But it could very well be there is a creativity in science, in analysis, in art, with numbers. So if that is your jam, that is what Spirit's saying. Go for it. That's your creativity. See how that leads you. Okay? Your creativity could look very different from anyone else's. And Spirit's saying, find it. Go for it. That's what's going to lead your heart, and that's what's going to take you where you need to go, especially during this new cycle, this intention, planting seeds. We have a fly here. Flies are very airy. Look at them flying around. There is something that could be pestering you. I'm just thinking about with this fly. If that keeps coming up, Spirit's saying you need to address that. So whatever that may be. All right, air signs, that's what I have for you today for the new moon cycle. Please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment. Until we meet again, with love and appreciation, be well. Bye-bye.